I'm gonna ball till the day that I fall. Got some bitches, bitches I can call. On that good cushion alcohol. Oh, 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 nobody's a nobody. Oh, 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 lawyers, zombies, jellyfish. Oh, 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 oh. Hello.
Yeah. Wait, let me just switch microphones because this is my headset.
Yeah, I can tell.
Uh, How long have you been doing these dubs for? Out of
Um,
curiosity.
this is the second one. This is the second stream. Technically the third, but we're
Oh,
just
okay.
redoing the last one because I was muted the entire time.
Yeah. Okay. Does this sound better?
Yes, very.
Yeah, it's my streaming mic, so I hope it does sound better. Okay. All good.
All right, and then I believe we are at chapter 6A. Um, Let me check. Yeah. All right, human. The time is nearly upon us. Soon you will experience perplexing puzzles, jolly japes, tricky traps, and this is you.
And an awesome alliteration?
Well, naturally, I'm a wizard with words. But before we leave, I must first inspect you.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Oh, it's nothing severe, just a test to see if you're ready for the road ahead. So without further delay, you seem to be wielding a stick. A flawless diversion against pesky pooches. How clever, how, dare I say, sharp? Hold on. Okay, sorry.
No worries. You're good.
How clever, how dare I say, sharp? Really, be careful about that pointy end. I would hate to see you get a splinter. Now, your cap and jacket are excellent weapons. Against Snowdin's chilling climate, that is. Personally, I think red is superior to purple, but wait, could it be? An adorable ribbon, and it's even the right color! For you see, red is the color of pasta, papyrus, and...
Passion?
Oh my god! Was this all part of a cunning plot to impress me?
Ah, shoot, you caught me red-handed.
Gasp! You slippery snail! Unfortunately, I have very high standards.
Oh, Papyrus, that just makes you more enticing.
But this is all so sudden! I haven't even checked your well, there's one last thing I need to check.
Right.
And I repeat,
You're gonna cut the suspense, or what?
Well, human, I see that you are perfectly innocent. You haven't hurt a single soul.
But I did. I killed someone.
Human, is something wrong?
No, I'm good. I saved him. It won't happen again. Everything's fine.
Well, you should be proud. Such kindness should be celebrated, and I have just the thing. You got the spaghetti?
It's glowing?
A side effect of my forbidden technique, combining the ultimate blend of chemicals with silky spaghetti strands and tangy tomatoes. It will make you taller, give you laser vision, and may increase your coolness by 95%. Yet again, you have to wonder, what has science done?
You got that right. But if it actually works, man, you might have something there.
Well, there's only one way to find out!
Maybe later. I mean, what about all those puzzles?
Egad, how could I have forgotten? We can't let Sans descend into further laziness! Rough Glove, weapon attack 6. There are spikes glued to the knuckles. Wear this and your foes won't chuckle. Do 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 do. Sans, shouldn't you be recalibrating the puzzles? Way ahead of you, bro. Wait, you actually finished them? Yep, even put a little extra backbone into it. Who are you and what have you done with Sans? Well, you got me. I'm actually his evil twin, Snas. Oh no! Stand back, human. There's no telling what treachery... Wait, isn't that just your undernet handle?
I think he's just ribbing you.
Good one, kiddo. You sure ought to tickle the old funny bone. No, human, you mustn't fall under his influence. What if you start napping for 7 hours at a time? You could start emitting slime, or worst of all, leave a trail of socks in your wake. So you would say I'm...
Bad to the bone.
That's it, I'm staging an intervention. Well, so much for that encore, eh, kid?
Well, what about the puzzles?
Yes, just think of the look on their face, brother. Imagine the joy, the excitement, courtesy of you. Right, we want to make them feel all cozy. Don't think that means I'll go easy on you. If you want to slip past my puzzles, you're gonna have to stay sharp. But hey, if your sense of humor is anything to go by, well, I'm sure you'll make it out in one piece. Can make it much higher.
Give me your worst, Sans. I bet I can take it.
You sure about that, Bono?
Oh yeah. Besides, I bet it'd make Papyrus happy.
And what better incentive than brotherly love? Jeez, you two are relentless. But how can I say no to my little bro?
Wait. You're the younger brother?
I plead the fifth! Or was it the fourth? The fifth?
You dork.
Well, in any case, those puzzles won't wait forever. How did I get all the way over here?
Teleportation.
Hurry, human, before it's too late! Wait, bro, you, got a minute? As long as this isn't another diversion. Nah, for once I'm not stalling. Just hang in there, kid. I won't keep you much longer. So about the kid. Aren't they incredible? I never knew humans could be so friendly. Why, once Undine finds out, I'm sure she'll... That's the thing, Pap. Undine's not going to take this sitting down. I don't want to bring you down, but you know how it is with humans. But this human is different. I can feel it, brother. They're kind, considerate, and have 0 EXP. If they made it through the ruins, surely they're... Harmless? Believe me, I want to say the same. But you know what happened to the prince? Hell, everyone does. While I'm not judging the kid, Undine's already made up her mind. But I could change it. It's not too late. It's a nice thought, but what if it's not enough? You've worked so hard all for my sake. I don't want to see that go to waste. So why don't you let me handle the kid? Come on, bro. Let me pay you back for once. But this is my promise. No, my obligation. Yeah, but when you're up top, it's easy to pull the strings. Then, if anyone's to blame, it's me. I'll take it up with Dory if I have to.
Where's Flowey when you need him?
Can't you give me a chance? Please, Sans. Undine is my most cherished friend, so surely I, the great Papyrus, have what it takes to change her perspective. Good! What are you doing all the way over there?
Just, staring at some trees. They're really cool. But maybe that's because of all the snow.
Hey, I get it. I'm not one to pine for attention either. But if you think those trees are ice, wait till you see what I've cooked up. Come on, Papyrus. It's snow time. Sans. Well, human, shall we proceed?
Sure. There's just one thing I gotta do.
So, after returning to the save point... Behold the Fortress of Fortitude! Who could have built this incredible station? It must be the work of a very handsome scientist.
Not bad, Papyrus. Not bad at all. So, are you the guy who hid that camera?
Camera?
Yeah, by the door. Some dork covered it with a crayon drawing.
Human, I must advise you to be cautious. What may seem like a harmless drawing may one day save your skin and your soul. But all is well, you are perfectly safe.
Then why does he sound so anxious?
Man, wonder what's up with the boss. I don't know about you two, but I've never seen him move so much. And then the brackets is you, because this
yeah.
one.
Wait, that smell.
Hey, you're right, and I'm getting some crazy readings here. Oh, that's just me, the great papyrus. Psst, human, whatever you do, don't. Did you just say human?
Honey, now's your chance. Get some. Oh. No way.
Strange. Is it just me, or did everything get all tingly?
Probably just you. By the way, are you sure it's safe up ahead?
Of course, after all, Sans and I are here for you.
Okay, but let's say we ran into, I don't know, some crazy dogs? And let's say those dogs had giant deadly axes. What would you do then?
That's awfully specific. Fortunately, I'm a skeleton with many tricks, and they extend far beyond the realm of science. The sight of my biceps alone would make foes tremble.
That's great and all, but won't you get in trouble? I know there were others before me, and I know they're gone now. So be honest. Are they going to try and kill me?
What? That's ridiculous! What reason would any monster have to kill you, except to take your soul so we can break the barrier? I can't even think of one, except the one I just gave. But that's a big if! And as your bony god, human, your safety is guaranteed by a papillion%!
I don't think that's a real number.
What? Of course it is! It's the newest and highest number, discovered by me, and who is the scientist here?
Still, maybe you should hold back on the H word.
Hot dogs!
No, human. It'll help us keep their low profile.
So you're the sort who favors stealth. Your brilliance continues to amaze, and perhaps it would benefit you to study my spells. Blue attack. Cunningly place blue bones to thwart enemy projectiles. Bone barrier. Use WASD keys, whatever that means, to summon a breakable shield. Bone barrage. Unleash scrolling bones during enemy attacks. Warning, may cause damage on contact. Concoctorist. Conjure chemicals with a variety of random effects. I'm serious. 1 minute I'm getting some crazy DT reading. Well, it's probably in the quadruple digits. It's over and I told it! Then I blinked. It was gone. If it was even there at all. This better not be one of the Chief's print. Hey, it's coming back! Don't be alarmed, my canine compatriots. My presence is powerful, but it is still papyrusy. So if you don't mind, I'll leave you to your privacy. Wait a sec. What's that weird smell? It's nothing like your bones. It's MTT brand cologne for cool dudes only.
Sorry, but Section 12, Article D of the Royal Guard Handbook specifically states, all foreign smells must be examined and, if necessary, eliminated.
And what's the hold up? I've been itching for a real fight. The canine unit attacks. Right, they have their boss theme bangs way harder than it has any right to.
Yeah, I'm listening to it now.
Doggo, attack 12, defense 10. His odd armor probably doesn't protect him from this freezer. 3 ferocious foes block our path. Dogamy, married dog, tragically limited by his sense of smell. Time for a closer look. Nothing can stop our love.
Not even fleas.
Target sighted! Where's a dog catcher when you need one? You try to pet, but the dog aggressive growls. Your smell is too suspicious. Drat, I forgot to warn you. Blue means freeze like an icicle. I boldly throw a bone into the fray. Doggo promptly pursues. Thoroughly distracted, he forfeits his turn. Bone? No fair.
Where's our bone?
One of the dogs starts to itch, then the next. You rolled around in the dirt snow. You smell like a weird puppy. Can skeletons get fleas? I sure hope not. Okay, I know you... Oh, wait, this is... Okay, I know you're still here, but the smell's gone.
Was it all a trick?
Smells like bad breath, and weird puppies. The dogs sniff you again. After rolling around in the dirt, you smell alright. The smell of victory lingers in the air, so I let out a hearty nyeh. I don my flawless human disguise. The dogs exchange puzzled stares. In the confusion, their accuracy drops. Human? Not human? Which is it? Wait, it smells like a...
Are you actually a little puppy?
Papyrus's goofy glasses continue to perplex. Dogs will be dogs. They simply can't resist a good scratch. I combine my chemicals and, wowee, all attacks turn blue. I've been pet. Why don't leave us out?
I could use a belly rub right now.
How can you say no to those puppy dog eyes? You pet Dogamy. He gasps and gawks. I must not succumb to their adorable charm, but it's so tempting. Against my better judgment, I join in the petting spree. As the dog wife starts to lick me, that is weird considering that they are sapient, I immediately regret my decision. I guess you're okay. Wow, pet by another pup!
A dog that pets dogs. Amazing!
The dogs' minds have been expanded all over again. You won. You are 0 EXP and 70 gold. Nothing makes sense. Why would a puppy have such a high DT level? Dogs aren't supposed to pet dogs!
Says who?
Well, you gonna back me up? But I liked it when they pet us.
A new world has opened up for us.
Then you should commence with the mutual petting. Human, what's a threesome? Let him experience your joys first, paw! Yeah, just think of all the possibilities. Chief! Hey, let's not get too formal. This isn't a popularity contest. Unbelievable. Are you ever going to treat your rank with dignity? Dignity, huh? I'd leave that to the Sans! Anyway, how about you dogs call it a day? Heck, treat yourself to Grillby's. I'll even put it on my tab.
But can we get a bone too? Papyrus wouldn't share.
Why not? Brisket, that's even better than a bone!
Thank you, Sans.
And thank you, weird puppy! Sans, did you raid the sink again? Yep. Yeah, I cannot believe... Well, actually, I can. Nonetheless...
Hey, cut him some slack. He did call off the attack dogs.
True, and I do appreciate it, brother. Hey, I said I'd pull some strings, didn't I? Just, try to be careful, alright? I mean, I do have a reputation to keep. You know, laziness is nothing to be proud of. Well, I'll ski you up ahead.
You know, your brother's really cool. Maybe you should ease up on him.
Well, as cool as he is, I know he can do better. And as his brother, it's my duty to encourage him.
You guys are so lucky.
Now he's in the Royal Guard? Yup. Guess you could say I'm leaving the dream. Well, you can't win them all. I can't believe this.
Believe what?
Well, I'd prepared a thrilling speech for you all about the wondrous world of blue attacks, but those meddling mutts ruined the surprise.
Hey, at least you got the point across.
True, but why stick to the bare minimum? There must be some way I can make it up to you. Like an engaging overview of orange attacks.
Well, it probably would help in the long run.
Exactly. So, to start things off, just think of me. After all, it takes red to create orange, and I'm always on the move.
Oh, so I gotta move through him, don't I?
Yes, so if I'm an orange attack, you must run towards me, and show no hesitation. They're hugging me, but should I be scared, happy? Humans are... No, I can't think like undying. This human is my friend. Besides, somebody has to be there to support them.
Papyrus?
I'm okay, human. You just took me by surprise, and it's been a long time since anyone hugged me without a complimentary suplex.
Jeez, what kind of people do you hang out with?
Very passionate, aggressive people. And Sans.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'm not big on aggression. I just wanted to thank you for all the help back there.
Really?
Hey, that fight would have been a lot tougher without all those bones.
Finally, some genuine appreciation! Which I receive often, but still, thank you, human. Now let's carry on side by side. So, Chills, would you call this a surprise or a surprise? Eyes, man, I mean, aren't they the punchline? I think you mean punchline. Oh my god. But you guys, now the snowman can't see my hat.
Yes, so could you please remove these googly eyes? I'm afraid that without arms, I'm powerless.
So what are you gonna do if we say no? Call the army? I can't take this anymore. Those puns are even worse than my brother's. More importantly, you should be nicer to people made of... lame. Who invited you? Yeah, don't you have another staircase to blow up? That only happened once. And for your information, it was an escalator. A very unstable experimental escalator. Man, who cares? None of your dweeby inventions do any real good. Yeah, your autocorrect ruined all my pun blogs. Guys, I'm still here, you know. A human!
That's right, a human. And if you don't back off, then I'll use my scary human powers.
Human, I don't think that's a good... We gotta tell the captain! No, I have the human under control. You don't have to warn Captain Alphys. Yeah, we don't need the man to clobber these punks. But she's a chick.
For reference, they're talking about Alphys, not Frisk. They did not misgender Frisk. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. It took me a minute.
This content is kind of like, huh?
Yeah, it took me a minute to realize too.
So, if we can beat a human, then that barrier's as good as gone. Let's not get carried away. Humans ignoring my hat. This means war!
The hat.
Ah! What was that, Chills? It must have been those human powers. All the attention in the world isn't worth that much pain. Yeah, but don't think we'll forget this.
Just so you know, that wasn't me.
Then who in the world? Howdy!
Here.
A talking flower? Oh my god! Well, someone looks happy to see me.
Don't let it get to your head, you slowpoke. Do you know what I had to put up with?
Wait a minute, you know this flower!
Well, yeah. He's the first friend I ever made here.
Yep, that's me, Flowey the Flower. And you must be the Great Papyrus. But how did you know? Anyone with half a brain would recognize the coolest, smartest, most amazing monster in the underground.
Meanwhile, internally, he's like, by all of the gods of the universe, just kill me now.
Yeah, a keen observation. After all, I, Papyrus, have many admirers. I was too shy to say anything before. You're just so cool. Ah, the praise, the sincerity, it's so...
Uh-oh. I think that was his ego exploding.
Oh, come on, you gotta admit, Papyrus puts me to shame.
It is a pretty close call. But, shouldn't we help that poor snowman?
I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
Well, never fret, your salvation is nearly at hand. There, now you can finally witness this amazing plant. Ah, shucks, I'm nothing special.
Actually, a talking flower is very unusual. But who am I to judge? After all, I'm a talking snowman, and I appreciate all of your help. Unfortunately, all I have to offer is a piece of myself, but if you could take it with you, then at least a small piece of me will get to see the world beyond this cliff.
Then consider it done.
You got the googly snow piece.
So, you're headed towards Snowdin, right? Of course, but first we must brave the puzzles. Sounds kinda dangerous. With you here, I guess we've got nothing to worry about. And what about you, Flowery? Flowey, but anyway, the kid and I are on a special mission. And I mean special, so don't go telling anyone else. You can trust me, my floral friend. After all, I'm a master at keeping secrets.
Well, in that case, we're kinda trying to break the barrier.
Really? But to do that, you'd need, human souls? What if I told you there was another way? That is, assuming there are already 6 souls, but I could be wrong. Really? Wowee! And as a matter of fact, we do have 6 souls. Though it's strange that you'd know another way, while my department hasn't. But if it's true, and there is an alternative, then I, the Great Papyrus, shall do my best to aid you on this journey. Which I assume will require a trip to the capital.
That's the plan anyway. But why so tense?
Tense never! In fact, this is perfect! A trio of heroes embarking on an epic quest! Friendship forged through a common goal! And if we triumph, we'll become living legends! Ah, if only Sans were here, I'm certain that he'd... no, this is top secret. Sorry, Papyrus, but even your brother can't know. Oh, well, I'll respect your wishes, Flowey. Again, it's flowy, but I appreciate it. Then shall we proceed to the puzzles? It's tempting, but I should probably lay low for now. I'm not sure I'm ready to stomach more puns. I understand completely. Don't worry though, I'll just burrow behind you. See you real soon!
6 souls. Huh.
Hey kiddo! Sans, what is this?
Oh, just a bed of deadly spikes.
Oh, well that doesn't sound so- Wait, what?!
Hey, I told them they'd have to stay sharp.
Jeez. Talk about a difficulty spike. But seriously, what?
What, you still don't get the point? You're killing me, kid. I mean, I'd give you a hint, but I don't want to be too straightforward.
Wait, could it be? Is this a genuine functional spike maze?
There's only one way to find out.
Well, here goes nothing.
Oh my god, it's finally happening! You actually tried! And this feeling, could it be pride? Human, we must cherish this puzzle for at long last! Wait. Sans! I thought this was a maze, not a straight shot!
Hey, there was no guarantee they'd go that route.
You're missing the point!
I'd say the point missed them.
Just when I thought you'd improved!
Hey, at least I didn't grab a word search this time.
Well, that is true, but...
Hey, don't worry, bro. I'll step it up for the next round. But before I go, you know anything about some crazy death pellets? Some kids just blew by and they seemed pretty spooked.
Nope. Not me.
Those teens are always saying the strangest things, but death pellets, that's just plain silly.
Still, I gotta look into these things. It's in the job description. Crazy, I know, but as much as I'd love to do nothing, I gotta keep the peace. So if you hear anything, just let me know, alright?
Sure thing, Sans. I'll stay on the lookout.
Well, keep up the good work.
Perhaps I was too hard on him. This was awfully ambitious by his standards. Well, no, that's not entirely true. After all, Sans pursued the Royal Guard, and more importantly, he triumphed, and now he's the chief of the entire Snowdin unit. Amazing feat for such a lazybones.
It's still kinda hard to believe. He's just so laid back. But I like that about him.
I suppose he does have his moments. Sad, isn't it? That poor bunny is always so blue. Perhaps a shade of red would...
Hey, what's wrong?
I just don't understand. Wait, you're a human.
No, they're just a really weird, cop slayer!
They kill cops!
No, that's not...
Look, I'll give you a discount. Wouldn't that be super sweet? Only 5G, and I'm sure it'd make you feel better.
No way. I've got way more money than I need. So, why don't I take 2 of those ice creams full price?
You want 2, but nobody ever...
I mean, I'm Papyrus's prisoner. So, if I don't treat him, he'll,
The depths of their punishment are best left unsaid, but it may involve the dreaded Junior Jumble.
No! Anything but that!
But couldn't you buy your own ice cream?
Well, this is a test, an experiment, if you will, to see if humans and monsters can interact peacefully.
Does Undyne know about this?
Well, no, but I want to surprise her.
Oh, well, it seems promising, so good luck. Have a super duper day. Rainbow Flames, it's official. Science has gone too far. You can feel the warmth through the glass, but touching it may not be wise.
Yeah, are you impressed, human? This fire is scientifically enhanced to be extraordinarily cool despite its high temperature. Yeah, and that puddle's been there for 2 weeks straight. A minor oversight to my otherwise flawless friends. Heh, good one, bro. Almost as good as my patented calculations.
Calculations?
You're serious about that patent, too. And since you didn't pronounce it correctly, I demand that you let me fight first in our next battle.
That's kind of a weird way to pay.
Well, what if I gave you a free fire globe?
Now, hold on. Aren't I supposed to be paying you?
Papyrus has unique business methods. Still, he makes a profit, somehow. You got the fire globe, whether you wanted it or not. By the way, I saw what you did back there. Gotta admit, I'm surprised. Most folks would have taken the cheap way out. So, thanks. Oh, I hear it! Wait, isn't that one of your socks? Oh, so that's where it went. Dang it, Sans, I worked hard on that puzzle. And you put a sock in it? Wow, rude. That's not what I meant! Must have fallen out of my pocket. Happens all the time. Only because you have a hoarding problem.
So, what's with the glass?
That's magic glass, human. It only appears when you make direct contact.
So, is the whole pit covered in this stuff?
Well, not exactly. It's another maze like the last puzzle, only this time it's not a straight line.
Okay, but what if I fall?
That's what the teleporter's for. Alright, sorry.
No worries.
A snow papyrus, with obvious embellishments. You bumped into an invisible rock, and this, too, is an invisible rock. Amazing! Another invisible rock. What? No rocks? What a ripoff. So, like, that teleporter's totally busted. Bummer, right?
You can't be serious.
You pick up the sock. It smells strangely like ketchup. You decide not to question it.
Ugh, why me?
Wait, the teleporter worked? Well, it's too mainstream up there anyway. Nobody pays attention to my hat.
I think this is yours.
As you return the sock, ketchup drips onto your mittens. How disgusting. Well, I guess you caught me red-handed. That's it, I'm revoking your ketchup privileges. No, Pop, that's my one true love! Judging by Sans' snickering, well, his sincerity is up for debate. Brother, I love you, but you really need a new hobby. Yeah, my life has really gone to the pits.
I have no idea how I should feel right now. Is this normal?
With Sans, it's very normal. After all these years, Sans continues to perplex. Once he downed an entire ketchup bottle and he still had room for more. But personally, I could never stomach it. What was that?
What was what?
Nothing, human. Forget about it.
You know, I'm not even gonna ask.
Oh, well, that's probably for the best. An incriminating sauce stain. Like a pool of blood, it will forever haunt you. Mostly because of the smell. Alas, that poor pasta, burned to a crisp before it had its chance to dine. Don't look at it, human! It's too much for your innocent eyes! Well, at least the mouse can lick up the remains.
You're having way too much fun with this.
Sans, what have I told you about those hot dogs? Hot dogs? Nah, bro. These are spaghettogs. Totally within legal boundaries. So you're using my experiment as a loophole? Pretty much. I mean, somebody's got to put that sauce to use. Well, you had better share the profits then. So you're endorsing my business, huh? Just this once, but don't get any ideas. Hey kid, wanna buy a spaghettog? They're only 5G. Wait, did I say 5G? I meant 500.
Nice try, but I know a scam when I see it.
Yeah, see, at least someone understands. But didn't you want to cut? Well, friendship is priceless. It's cool. The dog got frozen to my stand anyway. A hot dog slathered in marinara sauce and frozen to the stand. You equip the rough glove. Yeah, I see you enjoy my handiwork. It's amazing what you can do with discarded trash. Fire globe, small flames encased in glass. They have the amazing power to take up inventory space.
Googly Snowpiece. Heals 45 HP. The eyes may rattle you, but it's for a good cause. Knowing that you outsmarted Sans is satisfying and fills you with determination.
Jeez, what took you so long? I was starting to feel all lonely.
Well, there may or may not have been socks involved.
Please rephrase. Be grateful you weren't there to witness it, Flutie. Such a scandalous display is unfit for, well, how old are you again?
Huh. That's a good question.
Yeah, does it really matter how old I am? Socks aren't that big of a deal. What? Anyway, I already took care of the next puzzle. Oh, you're welcome. Wowee, and you don't even have any arms. Well, it was tough, but I really wanted to make you proud. After all, you're like the puzzle king. Me, a puzzle king, now there's a thought. My expertise and brilliance are second to none. Still, don't be so quick to dismiss your own skills. After all, this particular puzzle requires cunning.
Let me guess. There's a hidden switch.
But that's the brilliance of it. Few would think to check all the way over here until they unearthed my secret map. Oh, there's a map? Golly, I just thought I'd check the most suspicious place. And you unearthed this vine yourself? Took a lot of work, but it was worth it. You flowery continue to... Wow, you actually almost had it that time. But my hands are empty.
You'll get it someday, Papyrus. Well, this looks pretty basic.
Sometimes it's best to keep things simple. At least that's what Sans would say. I hate to interrupt, but you might want to come over here. Gah! Did Sans raid my sink again? Confound it, that dog treat was special. In fact, I'd planned on giving it to you, human, as a token of...
Not that I don't appreciate it, but I'm not a dog.
Not with that attitude. Yeah, neither am I, unless my girlfriend asks me to be.
Oh, okay. Wait, the stream froze for me. Let me just reopen.
But dog treats are crucial in the art of friendshipping. Just ask Undyne.
Again, with that Undyne person.
Well, at least it makes our job easier. So, human, now's your chance to prove your mettle. Now's your chance to be a big shot! For this time, I won't give a single hint.
You do know there's a sign, right?
And if you're a true puzzleteer, you won't need it.
Well, when you put it that way... What the...
You've got to be kidding me. It all makes sense now.
I don't know. A giant armored dog's kinda a red flag.
Forget the armor, these pups clearly missed the point. Puzzle solving is a delicate art form. You can't just drop a treat and call it a day.
Aw, lighten up. It's just one puzzle.
Papyrus, I think you hurt their feelings. What? But I didn't mean... I just thought, well... The human deserves an enriching... Wait, forget I said human, it was a joke, a jape!
Yeah, I'm just a big shaved monkey.
I'm not barking on stream. I'm not giving my chat blackmail.
Why is it always dogs?
Where's the music?
The music's gone.
Lesser dog. Likes to be pet. I wonder what that's like.
The dogs fidget excitedly. Hold on. Maybe if I... There we go. Greater Dog. 10 attack, 13 defense. That cold metal suit masks a friendly, fluffy Fido.
I knew giving it that sword was a bad idea!
Lesser Dog fights to keep its tail from wagging. You try to pet Lesser Dog, but it bristles and growls. Seems it doesn't trust you.
And that, human, is why you should always drink milk. I give a rousing speech on the importance of puzzle protocol. But that pooch ignores me in favor of that stolen dog treat.
You call Greater Dog. It starts to bound towards you, but stops and backs away.
Lesser Dog stares intently, licking its lips. Why me? I point at the ground and order Greater Dog to sit. Wait, I didn't mean to sit on me! Human, help! I don't know, some people are into that.
That's true.
Papyrus kicks and flails. Greater Dog is unfazed. While he isn't looking, you run and grab Greater Dog's helmet. It whines, feeling betrayed, but at least you can see its adorable face. It's a good thing I have my battle body underneath this coat. Ignoring the pain, I courageously throw one of my biggest bones. As expected, Greater Dog perks up and immediately bounds after it. I said this last time, but whenever a dog is like sitting on you and then jumps off, I don't know if it's just me, but every time it happens to me, they take off like a rocket using my crotch as a launch pad, and it is painful.
Honestly, they just use my thighs, and it does hurt because they're kind of like their claws just kind of dig into it. So that's the only time that it hurts for me. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, with me, dogs will just take off like a rocket, but like they'll jump off of my crotch for some reason. Like they'll dig their back legs into my crotch to like propel themselves forward, and it hurts.
Nah, mine is for the thighs. They just dig at it. You do you.
I don't want this! Smells like drool and kibble. You try to pet Greater Dog, but as you approach, his ears pin back. Who knew dogs could be so difficult? It's not your fault, human. Captain Alfie's is very thorough. I boasted I can summon bones at whim, unlike those pooches. They look to each other, then start to approach. Curse my big mouth! Isn't there anyone you could pet? You call Papyrus over. Grinning, he kneels by your side. Seizing this opportunity, you start to pet him. Is this more flirting? I mean, for some people, yeah. Actually, being pet feels comforting. Knowing the joys of petting, I return the human's kindness. Suddenly, you pet me! Why? You pet the tummy. Unfortunately, you break into a sneezing fit. Your defense drops, but at least you made the dogs jealous. Oh, do you go too? Tummy vibrates into the air and out of sight. Somehow this doesn't surprise me. I'm probably going to regret this, but I pat Greater Dog on the head. But at least he looks happier now. Lesser Dog wiggles and whines. You barely move your hand and Lesser Dog starts yipping like mad. It's so excited its neck shoots upward. Human, I'm not sure I approve of that devious look. I conjure a fresh batch of chemicals, but the vials explode, sending Lesser Dog's head into the clouds. You have to wonder how it stays balanced like this. Defying all logic, you try to pet Lesser Dog again. Unfortunately, you're too short. Many pets later. Gee, kid, you're kinda sick. You shoot Flowey a sneaky smile. Are you really doing this? You pet Flowey. You officially have a problem. Are you serious? I didn't know you could pet flowers. Victory! We won 0 EXP and 150 gold.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, well, I think that's enough petting for one day. But I've always wanted to pet a flower. Hey, you hear that? I think it's your brother snoring. Ah, I knew we should have kept a closer eye on him. Sans. Snore, snore, etc. You're not even napping, are you? Nope. Then what in the world are you doing? Absolutely nothing. Of course.
Hey, at least he's honest about it.
Plus, you were taking a while to catch up, so... Well, we had a very good reason for that. Like a petting spree?
How'd you guess?
Easy. I watched the whole thing. And you didn't think to assist us? And steal your thunder? Point taken. Anyway, how about I show you the next puzzle? What is this? It's a puzzle. Yes, I can see that. But why does it look so foreboding and terrifying? I don't know. I just made it in my spare time. And you built this puzzle instead of doing your job. Sans. Yeah? I'm so proud of you!
Yeah, good job! This could take a while.
Several attempts later. Having trouble, kiddo?
Oh yeah, this thing's brutal.
Hey, you said to do my worst.
Well, I gotta admit, it's pretty impressive.
Dude, you got no idea. But even wise guys like me need a break every now and then.
Wait, is this...
Crossword.
Fuck my life. Wait,
Upon closer inspection, you find a switch under the puzzle. Oh my god, you solved it from over there? Yeah, I guess you really do have superpowers. Yeah, like the power of observation. It's so inspiring, I'll never forget this moment.
oh Papyrus, you're so smooth.
Of course, after all, I wax my bones every morning. You tell him, bro. Well, here comes the big one.
What, another maze?
Nah, Undyne's not much of a puzzle fan. But she does know how to create a thrilling challenge.
There's that hesitation again. Well, let's see what you've got.
Whoops, lost another sock. Sorry, kid. Even I couldn't have predicted that.
It's fine, but is Undine always this extreme?
Well, she's the sort who smashes boulders for fun, but don't let that fool you, she's actually very nice. Well, I'll see you up ahead. I can't believe he threw a sock at me. I can still smell the sweat and condiments. Nonetheless, that was rather close.
I'll say, but was it not supposed to work like that?
Well, the cannon is certainly new, but I'm sure she was just excited by your arrival.
I'll just have to take your word for it.
Hey, here's you.
Oh. What do you want, Sans?
Oh, nothing. Just thought I'd check in.
Or maybe you're just trying to slack off again.
Me, a slacker? Nah, you got the wrong skeleton. Though, gotta admit, I didn't expect you to up the ante on that gauntlet.
Awesome, wasn't it? Extra spheres, jets of fire. Cannon to skewer any punk who dares to challenge our freedom. But you had to go and ruin it.
Well, guess the secret's out.
Who do you take me for? I may have a lot on my plate, but I always keep an eye on my traps. So why'd you do it?
But the question is, why'd you do it? In case you forgot, Snowdin's under my jurisdiction.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. If a human's in Snowdin, that means there's a human close to Papyrus. And I'm not dumb, Sans. I know someone's been covering my cameras.
And maybe you ought to look at this through a different lens. Fact is, the kid hasn't learned to fly. And I haven't seen Pap this happy in a long time.
Yeah, don't you get it? That searching stick might just be a clever ploy.
And if it's not?
It doesn't matter. We're this close to our freedom. Everyone's hopes and dreams are riding on that last soul. I thought a royal guard like you would get it.
I see what you mean. But I'm a guard, not a mercenary. If my bro's made a new friend, well, I'm not gonna take that away. Are you? Hello, this is Papyrus. Oh, it's you, Undyne. Not that I was expecting anyone else. So, how are you? Any new developments in... Someone covered the cameras. Yeah, it must be those troublesome teens again. But I swear I didn't... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. Yes, of course I'm alright. After all, I'm the great Papyrus. Even the mightiest human could never compare. In fact, I bet I could redeem this human with Please, let me explain. You see, I'm testing a hypothesis, namely that humans can live peacefully among monster kind. I know we're close, but it just doesn't feel right. Wait, Undyne!
Hey, Papyrus.
Oh, human. Don't fret, Undyne was just busy. There was an explosion, and...
Why do you keep lying to me?
You got it all wrong. I'd never...
Papyrus.
It's just, I didn't want to frighten you.
Well, you don't have to coddle me, you know? Besides, Flowey already mentioned how monsters might try to kill me.
What? But that's...
The truth. It sucks, but I'll just have to deal.
Human.
Actually, I've been wondering, why go to all this trouble for me? Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you're here, but it's such a huge risk.
And it's a risk worth taking.
But why? Why are you so quick to accept me?
That's easy, human. It's because I believe anyone could be a good person if they just try. And looking at you, I see no room for doubt. Besides, it's not fair to judge an entire species over an ancient war and the actions of a few others.
I had you all wrong. That was actually really mature.
Why, thank you, human. But you'll find I'm a skeleton with many layers. What's a Shrek?
Well, I'll try not to make things too tough for you.
So, this is a human. It's a lot smaller than I expected.
Because they're young and soon to be a model citizen.
Really, Papyrus? I hope you know what you're doing.
Never fear. As a scientist, I've deliberated this thoroughly. And now one final...
Pipe down, I'm trying to text.
Oh dear.
Is there a problem?
A very significant problem, and its name is Jerry.
Man, that's just your opinion.
Maybe if we keep walking, it'll forget we're here.
Unfortunately, we can't proceed without the puzzle. If we stay too long, we'll never be able to ditch it, which is why we're going to begin right now. Wait, that cell phone. Jerry, is there a reason why you're here in this room?
Duh, it's the only good hotspot. It still sucks.
You know, I hate to say it, but maybe we should find Sans. These weird shortcuts might actually...
Wow, a talking flower? That's so stupid.
Oh, you want to see stupid? Try looking in a mirror. Look, it's crucial that we complete this puzzle. So if you could leave for just a few minutes...
No, I'm in the middle of some major blogging.
Ah, I hoped it wouldn't come to this, but now you leave me no choice. Anti-Jerry defenses deployed, full force! What? Forget this, I say we make it leave.
Actually, I've got another idea.
This is going to be painful. Jerry, 5 attack, 30 defense. Everyone knows Jerry. They wish they didn't.
Just act natural, we don't want to attract its attention. Terminal, one of my puzzle devices, sadly plagued by Jerry's phone.
What are you staring at? The whole world is spinning. Try to keep your head on straight. You try to think of something nice to say, but then you remember, it's Jerry.
Jerry's slow lip-smacking makes my skin crawl, and I don't have any. I try overriding the signal again, but it fails! Curse you, Jerry!
Jerry laughs at a joke it just made. It's still chewing. You try to take Jerry's phone, but it spots you and smacks your hand away.
Ew, now there's cheese on the buttons, that poor phone. I cunningly reset the device, thwarting Jerry's cellular sabotage.
Hey, what's your deal? Smells like Jerry. You toss a snowball at Jerry. It teeters backwards, clinging to its phone.
Drat, you almost had it, human, if only it wasn't so obsessed. I access the defenses. Finally, they start to load. However, Jerry's signal slows the process. But it's a start.
Jerry sneezes without covering its mouth. You ask about Jerry's day. Instantly, it begins rambling and you regret everything.
It keeps going. This is the worst possible outcome. As I smack the screen, the bar leaps forward. Clearly a flawless move.
And did you see Lesser Dog's neck? You fling another snowball. Direct hit. Jerry's phone hits the ground.
Finally, the moment of truth. Not wasting a minute, I pilfer that phone. Jerry gasps in disgust. Dude, I spent 500 gold on that thing! The fact that this is almost over fills you with determination. You start typing like mad when suddenly... Why stop there? We want a gun, right? Well, this is encouraging. I don't know what you did, but that whirring is awfully foreboding. Defenses activate, but the machine just keeps screeching. The claw grabber slams into the snow, tearing it from the earth, and... Oh, fridge. We won. We earned 0 EXP and 40 gold.
Normally, I'd say that was overkill, but I'm glad it's gone.
Serves it right. I was starting to get sick just by watching it. Well, at least we can continue the puzzle. And this time, you'll get to see it in action. Golly, I can't wait. To solve this puzzle, you must watch closely. Hurry from tile to tile before they disappear. But beware, for the switch is in constant motion. Thus, you must time each step with utmost care, or face another frustrating fall, or 2, or even 3.
And I better not screw this up.
Well, hey, you've done it, human! As of now, you've thwarted all of my puzzles. It's been a joy watching you grow as a puzzler, even though it hasn't been very long.
Oh, it's over already? It really did fly by.
That just means we're one step closer to the barrier. And to Snowdin, naturally. Which means it's almost time for your exclusive tour.
So that make it our Skeletor?
I don't like to feel good, I like to feel evil! Kid, bad puns aren't gonna get us there any faster.
Fine, I'll just have to find Sans. At least he'd appreciate my trashy humor.
What's the meaning of this? Come on, Pep, you know exactly what this is. But why here? Why now?
It's just a Rubik's Cube.
By the way, I'm like super paranoid, so you can still hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I was muted the entire time last time, and so
no,
that's why we're redoing this. Just a Rubik's Cube! Do you realize what you're saying? What you see before you is the ultimate puzzle. Its multicolored trickery is not to be underestimated.
Really, I'd agree, but with the way it's set up...
You saying the kid can't handle it? What? No, but the sudden increase in difficulty seems... You pick up the Rubik's Cube, cranking one side. And that's it. You conquered the oh-so-horrible cube. Oh my god! See? What did I tell you? I've never... I mean, well done, my friend. Your puzzle prowess is a shining beacon in this dark era. You get that from an anime? What? No way! I'm too sophisticated for children's shows.
You've got a lot to learn about anime.
Oh yeah, I've seen some interesting stuff in my boss's collection. Tell me, Papyrus, have you ever heard of this thing called hentai?
Oh my... H-anime?
You two are weird! Besides, everyone knows that the movie with a time-traveling car is better and more historically sound. Anyway, I'm fresh out of puzzles, so hey, guess you're free to go.
Just like that?
I could fight you, but I'm in more of a burger kind of mood. Well, we're not going anywhere near Grillby's.
I don't know. Burgers do sound pretty good right now.
That's 2-1, Pep. Guess the kiddo's on Team Grease. They'll change their mind once they try my spaghetti. Well, just be careful, alright? A human waltzing into town's sure to turn a few heads. But I'll see about doing some damage control. He didn't even try to stop us. Human, before we go, I have one last test for you.
But aren't we out of puzzles?
But this is a matter of combat, and knowing it may turn the tide of battle, should you enter a fight with my brother.
Well, he is in the Royal Guard. Alright, Papyrus. I'm ready when you are.
We'll get started in just a moment, human, but first... What? That can't be all of them. Any minute now. Oh, come on! There, that should do it. It's not that I distrust you, but this isn't a real fight. But don't worry, I'll be hindering my own spells as well. Just think of it as a friendly sparring match. Papyrus stands proud. Papyrus, 20 attack, 20 defense. Seems to be holding back. Let's start with a basic bone attack. While they may appear harmless, these bones contain tremendous power. Papyrus rubs his hands together, chuckling to himself. You tell Papyrus you dig the chemistry between you. Hey, this is a serious lesson, human. Anyway, blue attacks. You remember them? You may or may not love them, but I bet you've never seen one like this. Surprised? Confused? Feeling a little blue? Now you know the true power of our blue attacks. Papyrus fidgets with his scarf. You tell Papyrus that you're falling for him. Isn't that a bit on the nose? No, romantic puns, my ultimate weakness! But don't think you'll be able to charm your way out of every fight. I, the great Papyrus, am impervious to your humanly wiles. Papyrus tries playing it cool. You remind Papyrus that he's a great big dork. Is this some kind of human mind game? Are you telling me to fight harder? Well, feast your eyes on this! You may have bested my bones, but Sans has other tricks to deal with. Papyrus rubs his chin. Just what is he planning? You tell Papyrus that was too easy. He gasps, clearly shaken. So you do want a challenge? Well, I'd hate to disappoint my friend, but don't say I didn't warn you. Well, are you impressed yet? Oh my god! Human, you, seem very adamant about this. Does this mean I have to go on a date with them? Oh, I'd never even considered that. Though perhaps I should have seen it coming. But what will I cook? What will I wear and where? There's always... But it's so far away. Yeah. Well, I'd hate to disappoint, so I, the great Papyrus, will go on a date with you. And I know just the place. Hey, I hate to butt in on romance, but can't we put that on hold? Dates are supposed to be special, right? And since we got a lot of ground to cover, well, wouldn't it be better to celebrate when we're near the finish line?
Hey, don't get jealous. You're still my favorite flower bud.
Disregarding that last joke, well, I suppose a bit more progress wouldn't hurt. As long as you don't mind waiting, that is.
He's taking this more seriously than I expected. Wonder how he'll take something like...
No. Yeah, I don't even want to know what Frisk was gonna say there.
I don't want to know. You're no fun. But don't worry, Papyrus. I'm sure it'll be worth the wait. Just let me take care of something before we get going.
Yeah, Frisk was either about to drop the cheesiest line ever or their pants, and I'm not sure which one is worse.
I don't want either of those options.
Yeah.
Personally.
Howdy,
Hey, Dad.
Oh, human, it's good to hear from you again. Are you well? Have you stayed nice and warm? Goodness, I hope nobody's given you a hard time.
It's cool. You've got nothing to worry about.
Human. Oh, was that supposed to be a pun? Wait, I recognize that laugh!
You do?
Ah, could it be? Mr. Claus! Why, howdy, Papyrus. I see you found the human. Yeah, of course I did, for I, the great Papyrus, am a master of observation and discovery.
So you know each other. Why am I the last one to hear this?
I guess it slipped my mind after all the excitement before. But all that matters is you found each other. But guess what? My disguise actually worked! They truly believed I was a fellow human being! Neat. It's just too bad I couldn't see it myself. But I should probably apologize. I meant to call back, but I've been a bit busy patching the floorboards. I'm not sure how or why, but there were holes all over the place. Oh no, are you catching a cold?
No, I'm totally fine. In fact, we're about to hit Snowdin town.
Ah, good. I think you'll find it quite comfortable. Though the atmosphere may have changed since my last visit. Please be careful. That goes for you too, Papyrus. Well, you can't spell careful without R, A, and U. And that's almost half of my name. Then I'll leave the rest in your capable hands. I can't believe you're friends with Asgore. Asgore? Is that some kind of code name? Sure, let's go with that. Well, I'm more surprised that he's the human's dad. I wish Santa was my father.
Iron, why does he have to be so adorable? Whoa, what?
Oh, that! Don't let the convincing clouds fool you. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
In truth, it's a hologram made by the amazing Undine.
But it's so huge.
Yes, it covers the entire town, which is no small feat. But despite months of toil and sweat, Undine persevered. With only one tiny explosion in her face.
And this happened in the air.
In a hovercraft. Without protective gear. But the point is, we've always longed to see the sky, and now we have a taste of surface life, however small. And if real stars are even close to the projections, well, I can't wait to see them up close.
I just hope we can pull this off.
Alright, do you want to skip the shop segment?
Up to you.
I want to skip to the Sans fight.
Aito. Music's so chill. So good. So much yapping.
It's for their own good. Nothing more to it. At least here they'll stand a chance. Alright, older sprites. Get ready to need bleach in your eyes.
Oh lord. Alright.
Terrifying. I'm gonna skip this chapter.
Yeah. No worries.
Frisk's overworld sprite in this chapter has the fucking Roblox man face.
I know. But
Oh, that spot, that frown, that just reaches. Why does the top lip at the same get to the same level as her eyes? Ew. I'm just holding down the right arrow key.
I wish there was a fast forward.
MTG. Something found smuggling burgers in his pants.
Oh my god, Metatron! Can I just say how cool this is? You're like my idol!
You flatter me, darling, but don't sell yourself short. After all, I hear you're an inspiring entertainer.
Hey, yeah, I'm a real funny guy.
And Icecap, are you aware that your charming hat is on live TV?
Everyone's watching my hat right now? This is the best day ever! We all know audiences dig a rebel, right?
And nothing says rebellious like a pair of dazzling sunglasses. You're a monster after my own robotic heart. But enough formalities. Our viewers are on the edge of their seats. So tell me, what did you encounter today?
It was a human!
Dramatic pre-recorded gasps. I know! What an unexpected development!
But there's more, dude. The human, glared at us. I mean, I'm no wimp, but they threatened us over a harmless prank. Plus, they totally ignored my hat. And they blasted us with these scary death pellets.
You heard it here first, folks. With a heart colder than Snowdin's climate, this human menace has shaken our guests to the core. Is this the start of our darkest hour, or is there more to this story than meets the eye?
Well, believe it or not, I have another witness. Facing danger with the hottest hits, they met the human and triumphed. So, my dear correspondent, please share your experience. Oh. Hi, I'm Napstablook, but I guess you knew that. Of course! What would I be without your musical genius? Oh, gee. Anyway, I just want to say that I don't agree with them. Because I met the human in the ruins, and they were really nice. A friendly human? Is that even possible? After all, humans banished us underground, they took our prince, they crushed our hopes and dreams, and who could forget Waterfall or Undyne's discovery? Hey, yeah, could just be some stupid human trick. No, they never tried to hurt me. When I played some tunes, they even hummed to the music. And I guess we put on a show? The ruins monsters really liked it. And the human, they said they want to change how we look at them. Call it a trick if you want, but I believe them. But they attacked us! No offense, but did you even see them attack? So there you have it! A human may walk among us! But are they the victim of generations worth of hatred and fear? Or does a sinister soul lurk beneath their smile? Well, it's not my place to judge, at least not on this episode. But before we go, I have an exclusive clip from my dear creator. Undyne advises you all to tread carefully around this human. But only time will tell if justice stands for or against them. So until next time, this is Metaton signing out. Oh, it's still the...
Old sprites.
So, what did you want to talk about, brother? What about them? I'll be blunt. We can't let them leave. But, Sans, you saw the news. Thanks to those kids, everyone's gonna know there's a human around. And who do you think they'll believe? The honest ghost? Or the folks saying what they want to hear? But the human never attacked them, it was... The flower? Judging by the look on your face, that's a yes. Which reminds me, where'd that plant even come from? I've seen echo flowers, and vegetoids are a dime a dozen. But seeing how golden flowers came from the surface, well, it's weird to say the least. Sure seemed like he was in a hurry before. Almost like he's got something to hide. No, he's just an out-of-towner from the ruins. Or maybe... What are you trying to accomplish, bro? You said you wanted to take him past Snowdin, but why? I can't tell you. Why not? I just can't. Well, if you're trying to get him home, you know that's not an option. And I'm not saying that because Undyne wants him dead. Because even if you got past the fort, even if you changed her mind, fact is that the only way they can leave is if they take Tori's soul. But what if we have a different plan? Then you should say what it is, because otherwise it ain't looking so good. I wish I could, Sans. But please, trust me. I'm strong. I can protect the human. Bro. I'll take all the blame. Bro. We'll find a way to make everyone happy. Papyrus! I know you want to do the right thing. But sometimes you gotta make tough choices. Sometimes you gotta make the most of what you got. Here, the kid can live a safe, happy life. I've got the authority to guarantee it. But the moment they leave, it's out of my hands. So please, don't make this harder than it has to be. But I can't give up on them. What's the matter, Papyrus? It's Sans. He thinks the human should stay. And, logically speaking, they are safe here. Safe, sure, but will they be happy? A prison's a prison, even if there aren't any bars. I know, but... Come on, Papyrus, you're too great to give up. The human... No, everyone down here is counting on us. We will break that barrier. She said the same thing once. Well, let me put it this way, pal. Your brother might not believe in you, but I do. Gonna skip past the old Frisk sprites.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am not a masochist. And this part isn't that important anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, kid. Oh, this part, we do unfortunately have to stomach these sprites
Okay.
for this part because it's important.
Flowey, what are you doing here?
Doesn't matter. Right now, we've got to move.
Ugh. Look, Flowey, I don't want to abandon our mission, but it's late. I've had a rough day, and this is my first real break. So I can't. So can't it wait till morning?
Hey, that's just what I wanted to hear. Whatever, I can work with this. I just have to find the right angle. That's it. Hey, I get it. You've been through so much. Dying would have been enough to put a damper in anyone's day. That's exactly why we have to go.
What are you talking about?
Kid, I'll be frank. You can't trust Sans.
What? Are you crazy? Sans has been looking out for me since I got here.
So it seems, but in case you forgot, he's vice captain of the guard.
So? He's never gone out of his way to hurt me. He's bent rules left and right, stood up for me around the locals. I understand if you're jealous, but come on!
This isn't about jealousy. In case you forgot, I've been around the block before. I've reset enough times to know exactly what Sans is capable of. He might look nice, he might seem like a reasonable guy, but who's to say he won't get you in your sleep? He's got to consider the hopes and dreams of the whole underground. So why would he put one kid over in all of monster kind?
But
And that's not all. I heard him and Papyrus talking, and you know what he said? I'll be blunt. We can't let him leave.
I don't believe you.
Well, then why don't you try leaving right now? Seriously, I'm just looking out for you. I'm trying to be a good friend, but you're just so stubborn.
No, not again. Fine. Have it your way.
Determination. See? What did I tell you? He anticipated this. He was going to stop you.
We don't know that. I freaked out. I didn't give him a chance.
Gee, so what are you going to do now?
I want to at least hear him out.
Hey, Butto, what are you doing out here?
I'm leaving.
Already? Without saying goodbye? Kid, that's not like you. That look on your face. Look, it's cold. How about we head back and have a nice hot drink? Kid, stop. You don't know what you're doing.
And what are you doing?
Keeping you from doing something you'll regret. He's not there. I already checked.
Maybe if I wait.
Want Sans kill you in your sleep? Great idea.
But it's just something. He just.
But do you really think he'll let you go during the day?
Well, he already expects me to sneak out.
So vary your routine. Throw him off guard. I'll look for Papyrus. It's locked. Still locked. Besides, those monsters were hardly friendly. Amazing, it's another locked door. What do you want? Keanu wants to get some privacy?
I just want to know if he's seen Sans.
Hold on, there's a bug.
No worries.
I lost track of it. Damn it.
Oh no.
It was near my ring light.
Oof.
My studio ring light. Because, you know, giant fluorescent light that will attract them.
Big shiny.
Yeah, I don't see where it is.
I'll come back.
Oh, and I don't care where you went. Gosh darn prankster.
Great. Dead end.
Oh, guess the river person's taking a siesta. Don't know why, but I had a feeling I'd catch you here. So, care to explain why you're sneaking around?
Nope.
You okay, bud? Jeez, you look like you just got caught with your hand in a cookie jar.
I'm just hungry. That's all.
Yeah, well, let me see about heating up that pie.
Thanks, Sans. Say, how long do I have to stay here?
Tough call. I still gotta hash things out with my boss.
Gotta talk to Tori. It's a lot of work for a guy like me. Sure, I'm vice captain, but a lot of monsters are gonna want that soul. Still, Snowdin's not a bad place once you get used to it. Might be cold, but it's cheery, it's peaceful, it's got that hollow sky. So would staying here really be so bad?
No, I guess not.
Anyway, you should get some shut-eye. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye socket out for you. He's snoring. Suddenly, you remember the definition of insanity.
Hey,
Resetting won't change a thing.
we'll see about that, Captain Cryptic. Maybe Dad can help me.
You're really determined, aren't you? Good thing I took that fake nap. But what are you trying to accomplish?
Another spike. That makes 4 in a row and so close together.
I had a feeling you'd be here.
Sans, haven't you heard of knocking?
Didn't have time. Anyway, we gotta talk.
Sans isn't here. I already checked. No sign of Papyrus. I checked his room, the shed, but nope. I'm running out of places to look at this rate. Unless... That's it, I know exactly where to look. Hey! He's the human from that news show. Fascinating, it's so small.
So, what? You heard what those punks said.
Oh, but we got the Royal Guard right here.
This could be a problem.
Right, the chief said...
That DT reading. I knew it. I knew they couldn't be trusted.
Doggo, stand down!
No, I'm not gonna let this kid make a moron out of me.
You have got to be kidding me. I know it's a grill, but it's getting too heated for my tastes.
You guys...
Are you okay? Sans told me you might leave, but why now? Why here? You could have...
Look, we need to talk, and something tells me this ain't the right place. So, meet me at the edge of town if you want to know the truth.
Human, did Flowey tell you what happened?
Yeah, he said Sans wants to keep me here.
It's true, but he means well. It's a very different world beyond Snowdin. And now that everyone has seen your face...
So, even you think I should quit?
Far from it. I want to continue our journey. Even if the odds are slim, I want to make a difference. But if we're to continue, well, I suspect you know what we must do.
Let's just get this over with.
That look on your face. That's the look of someone who knows what's coming. Kind of funny when you think about it. Thing is, I really can't let you leave. Don't know what you're doing. Maybe it's nothing at all. But I'm warning you, kid. The second you set foot in Waterfall...
Sans,
Pap, let me finish. Because the thing is, Waterfall's outside my jurisdiction. Here, I can bend the rules freely. I can give you a good life. You have good food, bad laughs, and I know it'd make Papyrus happy. But if you leave, the other guards won't hesitate to kill you. Because they're looking at the past and the big picture. And while I've got a lot of authority, I can't promise I'll be able to stop them. Never been big on promises in the first place. Besides, I get the feeling you know what it takes to go home. So turn around, for your own good. If not, well, won't be fun for either one of us.
Sans, please reconsider.
Bro, we already went over this. So what do you say, kid?
You don't scare me.
Well, so much for doing this the easy way. Sans stands his ground. Oh, right, cuts to, this is you. This is Alfie's.
State your business.
Oh, please, Alfie's, you can cut the act.
Oh, it's you, Mettaton. Hi.
Well, hello to you too. I take it you're doing well?
It's business, as usual. Or it would be, but...
Oh yes, the human. I take it Undyne's consulted you?
If by consulting you mean a lot of yelling. And, lots of worried questions? It's funny. I'm supposed to be the guard. But she's trying to keep me safe.
Alfie's,
But now there's a human. A real human. Number 7. You should see the other guards. They're so excited. Well, most of them. There's been a lot of shouting back at the fort. And Sans hasn't reported back. He's probably trying to keep his word. It's what the Queen would want.
But not what the majority of my viewers want. There's the rub. The human menace, the final soul, monsters finally reclaim freedom after centuries of suffering. Those are the headlines they want to see. And frankly, I have my doubts that Sans can contain the human. But you know him better than me.
Do what's his best, which is a lot more than you think. But if anything happens...
Well, Lukey believes in them, and I'd rather trust my cousin than the bitter raving of a guilt-ridden fish.
Hey,
No offense.
but that's the problem. I mean, they're still human, Metaton. And they're still the 7th soul.
So what will you do?
I just...
Alphys.
I have an obligation to the rest of monster kind. Do you know what they'd think if they discovered how I really feel? If the head of the Royal Guard actually protected the human, it'd give the wrong impression. They might think I'm betraying them. My personal feelings don't matter. I need to focus on the greater good.
Because murdering children is so noble. I'm not saying you're wrong, darling. By all accounts, we should both try to claim that final soul. You, the captain, and me, the human annihilation machine. I understand completely. But Alphys, I know you're not a murderer. Don't be like me. Yes, showbiz has its appeal, but this relentless archetype, it's just not you. Besides, if you don't stand up for your convictions, who will? I'm saying this as your friend, not a celebrity. So please, just think about it.
I can't make any promises.
I understand. Anyway, duty calls. I can't keep my viewers waiting. Just remember what I said. And then back to the fight. Sans, attack 29, defense 21. Likely has more than puns and pranks up his sleeve. Be careful.
Why did it have to come to this? Sans, lazy as he is, he's very powerful. Let's hope he puts that laziness to use.
That look on your face. You really don't want to do this, huh? Well, there's still time. Sans watches closely. You ask what instrument a skeleton plays. Come on, kid, at least give me a hard one.
Why must you do this? Then again, we are fighting Sans. Is there really nothing you can do? With your rank, surely you could reach a compromise.
Bro, this is the compromise. If I show too much support, how do you think the other guards will take it? Sans prepares his next attack. You tell Sans he has a lot of guts for a skeleton. He shrugs. Guts? Nah, but I got plenty of backbone.
Alright, you can keep joking, just don't go overboard. But you have command over the entire guard, disregarding Alphys. Point being, they have no choice but to listen.
I'm just one guy, so if I make a scene, it'll cause inner turmoil. People might think the guard's not looking out for him anymore. The last thing we need is a coup. Sans whistles to the music. Funny since he doesn't have any lips. You ask if he's ever ordered spare ribs. Sure, whenever I'm feeling classy.
Spare ribs? Wait, now I get it. But surely if you explained that this human is kind, or maybe you could speak to Alphys directly, or perhaps the Queen? I'm sure she'd understand if you...
Bro, I've already considered my options. The fact is, ideals can't fix everything. Anyway, enough stalling, kiddo. You want to know why I can't let you pass? Here it comes. Oh, don't look so blue. This is just a teaser. Might be better if you turn back now, because I ain't pulling any more punches. The real fight has just begun. You ask what a skeleton would call their friends. Sans gives a knowing look, but laughter never comes. I don't like the looks of this.
Well, if you would just let us prove ourselves.
Kinda hard to do that when you won't even tell me your plans. Sorry, but no flex on this one. I don't have the muscle for it. The smell of condiments drifts through the air. You try to tell another joke, but trip over your words. Why not try something else?
Hey, what did I tell you about ketchup, Sans? Please, Sans, I don't want to fight you.
Then do the right thing. Tell him to turn back. Now that's just unfair.
I forgot something important. How could I betray you? Sans, I thought you were above such cheap tactics.
I'm doing what I have to. The kid can't make it past me. What makes you think they'll last out there?
Even so, you don't need to be aggressive. Don't you care how they feel?
Why do you think I'm doing this?
You now understand the gravity of the situation. Well, everyone makes mistakes. Stay determined. Why can't you be lazy for once?
This is why. Well, I think I've proven my point. Sorry, kiddo, but you're going to the next dimension.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
Yeah, and all I had to do was get beat into a pulp.
He didn't kill you.
Okay, you've got a point. It still hurt though.
A hideous pile of mismatched blankets. At least they cushioned your fall. It's a note from Sans. Let's have a look.
Hey, Butter, you enjoy your trip? Look, it's nothing personal. Just relax, get cozy. We got snacks, TV, all those crucial comforts. I'll check in on you later.
Man, how should I even feel right now?
You will have to reflect on the situation. 2 mysteries solved in the span of a few minutes. Must be a new record. This pooch is on a trip to dreamland. Best to let sleeping dogs lie. A mountain of trash, Papyrus's worst nightmare. At its peak rests a humble bowl of dog chow. Modern art keeps getting stranger and stranger. Sans' ketchup addiction shows no signs of stopping. Please, Sans, think of the children. A cooler full of snacks. Bicycles, nice cream, cinnamon bunnies. Will you take one? You pilfered 1 cinnamon bun. Congratulations? It's a working TV surrounded by trash. Is this supposed to be ironic? That bowl of chips might look advertising if it weren't for those crumbs and splatters. And look, the stains are ketchup. What a surprise. A rogue mustard bottle has infiltrated the masses. Be very afraid. Groovy, it's a lava lamp, or perhaps a fire lamp is a more apt description. It swirls with Papyrus's rainbow flames. Oh no, science, etc. Seems this trampoline is your only way out. Leave the socket dimension? Oh my god, he put you in the socket dimension?
Yep.
I cannot believe this. At any rate, are you alright?
A bit sore, but I'll deal.
I'm sorry, I should have taken more precautions. You're my responsibility, and I...
Hey, don't beat yourself up. We'll power through this. Just give me a sec to get ready.
After a quick power nap, you equip the manly bandana and return to the outskirts of town. So, back for round 2? Well, don't say I didn't warn you. You ask why Waterfall's any different. Sans shuts his eyes, sighing. Well, this time we'll surely pull through.
Monsters here, there have plenty of reasons to hate humans. I think the waterfall incident speaks for itself.
You feel a sense of foreboding. You point out that Papyrus is there to help you, but Sans still looks away.
Don't get me wrong, Papyrus is strong, but strength alone ain't enough to get through Fort Aquarius.
And even if it was, there's still the rest of Waterfall, Hotland, and Undyne to worry about. You ask Sans why he's being so vague. He laughs, shaking his head. Look, you don't want to know the details. Kids like you should be happy. Not a care in the world. Sans digs into his pockets. This can't be good. By saying that, I guess you're going to want to know even more. Well, if you can't take what I'm dishing out, you'll never survive out there. Sorry, bud, but it's back to Ketchupville for you. You really shouldn't have panicked. He forecasted this blast rather well.
Well, excuse me for being scared of giant blasters.
Still, you realize that he spared you again.
Right. He could have finished me. Maybe Flowey was wrong after all. For once, I really hope so.
Back again. Well, they say the third time's the charm. Let's see if that holds up. Remember, don't panic. Oh, you sure like flirting with danger. You say your life sans him would be incomplete. Suddenly, Sans, do you realize what this means? Try me. Don't you see? We're in a love triangle. The human loves us so much they simply can't decide. We've trapped their heart in a game of tug-of-war. Right. Well, I am a very selfless skeleton, and my brother could use someone to keep him motivated. And perhaps love could prevail in this trying battle. I don't know, bro. I'm a tough guy to please. Aha! You're a perfect match. I'll make preparations after our fight. Well, that just happened. I think I'm going to need an accordion. Now, how are you supposed to date me if you leave? That's just another reason to turn back. Sans chugs a bottle of ketchup. How romantic? Don't overdo it, bud. You need to make a good impression. Think of your future love life. I don't know, Pep. This ketchup's a tough act to follow. But who am I kidding? I know the kid won't back down that easily. I've beaten you twice and you still keep coming back for more. Never expected I'd get a workout like this. You ask what it'll take to prove yourself. Easy. You have to last till I run out of steam. Well, I think the human's done a remarkable job. True, you made it this far. But I think it's time I took one of my legally required breaks. This would be a good time to head back, because after this I'm going all out. Sans pulled out a hot dog. Sans pulled out his wiener.
Very appropriate.
You ask Sans if he has a spare dog. Nope, I left him in the socket dimension. Really, Sans? Actually, take your time eating. Sans whips out his ketchup bottle, holding it close. Another one? Where do you put all those bottles? Will you put that away? You're making the human hungry. Pretty sure they pack their own snacks, bro. Sans is slowly drizzling ketchup over his food. Dang it, now I'm hungry too. Sans is staring longingly into the hot dog's eyes. Except it doesn't have eyes, and he's staring at the ketchup. See, this is why you need that date. I brew another concoction, doubling your speed for 2 turns. Well, back to work. I hope you're ready for this. Sans is sweating. You ask if you've proven yourself, but he hesitates to reply. I am honestly impressed. Have we really motivated him that much? Listen to the human. Is our teamwork not proof of our undying resolve? That's not the issue here. Because at the end of the day, there's one big reason they'll want you dead. But it ain't just because of the past, that's just one piece of the puzzle. Then what's the other piece? Didn't you read the crossword? We have 6 souls. Takes 7 to break the barrier. I think you can connect the dots. Now do you get it? Everyone's tired of being trapped. Everyone's dying to see the sun. To them, 1 kid means nothing. It's a sacrifice for the greater good. Truth is, they probably expect me to do the dirty work. But deep down, I know it's not what she really wants. Look, you're lucky I'm even doing this. Do you know how easy it'd be for me to kill you? Too easy. Jeez, what's that make this? Twice? Price? Let's just get to the point. Really, you still haven't had enough. Just my luck. You can't keep at this forever. There's something else good, but I guess that's what you get with determination. Sans heaves a small sigh. Is he relieved? But to be honest, I'm getting tired of all this fighting. Keep this up and I'll have to use my special attack. Sans is preparing something. So not gonna back down? Well, survive this and I'll show you what I can really do. Alright, you asked for it. Here goes nothing. Yep, it's literally nothing. It's not gonna be anything either. Get it? The way I see it, you've got 2 options. Give up and accept things as they are, or stand here in the cold, twiddling your thumbs. I'll get bored, and maybe that couch will start looking pretty friendly. No? Well, I've got all the time in the world. Sans. What, bro? I just don't understand. The human overcame all of your attacks. And I distinctly recall you saying that... Papyrus. Look, you really think we want this? She's tired. Hell, she's been trying since before we were born. Sometimes, the ending's gotta be bittersweet. If they stay, their soul could still help us one day. It'd take decades, but at least our freedom would be guaranteed.
And do you really think they'll be happy this way? Perhaps we could make them comfortable, but even if Snowdin is safe, and even with the ruins open to them, that's still so little space. They'd just be our prisoner.
Well, that sure beats the alternative.
I know I shouldn't keep secrets, but I believe we have a better solution. And I wouldn't choose this lightly, Sans, not after I...
Bro, you can't expect me to run on blind faith.
Just give us a chance. Let us continue on our journey. Let us prove that humans can be kind and there is still hope for a peaceful solution. We told the Queen if we worked together, then we could change everything. But keeping them here will only prolong the status quo, so please, Sans, let us take this risk. Sans, don't you believe in me?
You ask what you'd call a skeletal song. It's death metal, right? Man, after all this, you still got jokes to spare. You really are something else. I hate with my best moves, but I can see there's no stopping you.
Or me, for that matter.
I'd hate to see you unhappy. Now, technically, I can't let you leave, but let's say I'm catching some Z's, and you just so happen to catch a boat to Waterfall while I was down. Well, they can't blame me for resting up with a human on the loose.
Then you'll really...
Hey, we all make mistakes, and besides, I think I owe someone a date. So, guess that's it. Give yourselves a pat on the back. I'd say you've earned it. As for me, I'd better take a little power nap. Just give me a tap when you want to start that date.
Wait,
Sup, kiddo?
I'm sorry for all the trouble.
I'm no stranger to complications. You're just a special kind of complicated. Just promise you'll look out for my brother, alright?
Well, that ended better than I expected.
Yeah. By the way, thanks for sticking up for me. I mean, if what Sans said is true and you really need 7...
Human, please, you needn't trouble yourself with that.
But...
Why don't you rest up for your date? You've earned it.
Alright, we'll talk later.
And do you want to end it there?
Yeah, I think that's a good point to end it.
All right. Yippee! Hold on.
Oh my
I can
God,
do it
don't
better.
die.
Just give me a second.
Don't die in the process.
No, I think I tightened my throat while I was saying that the first time, so
Oh lordy.
yeah, I can do the yippee though. Yippee!
My voice
Anyway, see ya.
Yay, bye!
Bye. And bye to you too, chat. Make sure to use code WeaverTech10 at AdvancedGG to save 10% off your order and support the channel funding my crippling art addiction. And let's raid someone. Who's live? / raid Susie Hatter. What do you mean there was a problem starting the raid? Okay, let's just raid someone else then. What do you need, honey? Alright. Bye, chat!